the Americans came here, and the British, and these Western countries, and they said, we want to help you build your army. We said, but we have already built the army. That's how we defeated the government. So we don't want to be over-involved with you people. We can have share some experience. That's all. So that's why you find that we don't have foreign bases here, foreign armies here, based in Uganda, because we didn't need them. We said, foreign armies, what? We can defend ourselves. We don't need anything from anybody. If we need knowledge, you can come and learn and come back. And then we had, of course, they normally, when you hear these African countries getting problems, Niger, this one, Burkina Faso, Mali, Central African Republic, they get problems because of that over-involvement with foreigners in the issue of security. So you can take one example. There's what they call SOFA. SOFA, S-O-F-A, means Status of Forces Agreement. If foreign forces are in Uganda, how should they be handled? So the Americans and the British brought their SOFA to me. So when our forces are here, if they make a mistake, they should not be tried here. They should be tried in the US. Why? Then I said, okay, can we make it reciprocal? So that if our own people are in the US, they make a mistake, they are brought back here. I said, no. So I said, Then even at one time, I was trying to compromise with them. I said, okay, I can, if somebody fights in the bar, I don't mind, you can take him and try him in California. But what if he kills a Ugandan? Or rapes a Ugandan girl? There's no way we can say that you take him away to be tried somewhere else. There's no way. So they said, no, but you see other countries are doing it. I said, if other countries are doing it, that's their business. But not us. So we have never signed a single SOFA with anybody in all the time we've been here. So they just come and go, we refused. So now that business of Africans can do everything. We can do it ourselves. We don't need, is really our line here. And that's why you find that there is peace in the country. Uganda here, well managed, can be an interesting reference point for the rest of Africa and for the rest of the black people, because here you have got people who are really partly original in culture, who have not changed so much. So because of that, if we handle it well, like I think we have been trying, we can have a good synthesis, Christianity, Islam, with the positive aspects of the African tradition.
Now, in as much as I'm against dictatorship, I'm also in favor of a lot of Museveni's political and diplomatic approaches. I mean, he's an example of a broken clock is correct twice a day, because the way foreign military bases are spreading across Africa, it's really scary. I mean, look at what they are doing in Kenya, Congo, and not only in East Africa, but also in West Africa. And in West Africa, one of the countries that are really victim of this foreign military bases is Ghana. Take a look at this video.
I feel sad that Ghana is hosting one of these foreign military bases. Now, if you read the terms under which these military bases are established on our continent, you feel sad. You feel hopeless. In Ghana, we have allowed the United States of America to establish its military base on our soil. Under the agreement which allows the U.S. to establish this military base, our head of state is stopped from entering that territory. The U.S. military base is not accessible even to the head of state. As if that was not enough, in the agreement, we have committed to an arrangement under which if U.S. soldiers come to Ghana and kill Ghanaians, Ghanaians cannot go to court to ask for redress. We have committed ourselves to an arrangement under which property destroyed by U.S. soldiers in Ghana, if your property is destroyed by U.S. soldiers in Ghana, you cannot go to court. We have given our frequencies for the use of the U.S. military for free. Our frequencies are given to the U.S. forces for free. When Ghanaians have to pay millions in order to get frequencies to establish radio stations and television stations and so on, the U.S. can take it for free. Excuse me. Under the agreement, U.S. soldiers entering Ghana are not subject to inspection. They are not subject to search. You can't search them. You can't look through their bags. You can't examine what is on their body. And when they leave, they are also not subject to customs inspection. They cannot be searched. U.S. soldiers do not need passports to enter Ghana. They don't need passports to enter Ghana. All they need is their ID cards. Under these circumstances, we have given U.S. soldiers privileges way and above diplomats. Because even the American ambassador needs a passport to enter Ghana. A U.S. soldier does not need a passport to enter Ghana. In any case, what are these soldiers doing on our continent? What are they doing on our continent? Our leaders must ask themselves some interesting questions. Of course, they say that there's a global village, whatever that means, but they say that there's a global village. If this is a global village as they define, then everybody has interest everywhere. Now, if we decided to station a battalion of the U.S. of the Ghanaian army in Washington, what would happen? Now, if the U.S. would not allow us to station a battalion in Washington, why do we then allow them to station a battalion on our soil? Ab initio, this arrangement means that we have accepted that we are inferior. And that is one of the reasons why we need to wake up and dismantle these arrangements in order to establish our equality and so on.
I still can't get how our African countries celebrating independence every year, but they are not that independent to make decisions or that independent to make wise decisions on their own. Because if not America whooping their ass, forcing their ideas on them, it will be the British or Russia or whatsoever. It's really sad. Look at all the the level of education most of these politicians have, like PhD, masters, doctor, blah blah blah. But look at them. Look at the look at the decisions they are making. Like, imagine Ghanaian military base being at the border of US, saying that they want to go and protect US or whatever. Now, why would they think they're supposed to come and protect Ghana, or they are these foreign military bases being in Ghana or being anywhere in Africa? We are all seeing the things, the news going around, where most of these for military bases, like the atrocity they are causing in the continent, like some even raping, you know, killing civilians or citizens, and it's free. Like they go free from doing all these things like they are doing in Africa. That's why like I still push this agenda, like we the youths that are awake, that are like aware of all these things going on, we actually need to like find a way and get ourselves into politics, because we're not going to change these things outside politics, or we're not going to change these things outside we involving. Like we cannot be outside and change, we have to involve, you know. Involving, it's not just like, oh, you have to demonstrate, protest, or all of that, because that's not even working. But find a way, like you can create awareness, educate people, and also like involve in the politics in your community. Like go to like party offices, like start to involve yourself, like create awareness in your community, like, you know, share ideas and see how you can handle things. Because at the end of the day, we can blame foreigners like exploiting Africa, but at the end of the day, it's also us Africans that are allowing this. I mean, look at an example of Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. When they were ready, they said they should, like, the French should leave their country. They kicked them out. That tells you they have power in their hands. Like they can decide who can, like, they can partner with, like they can work with. You know, we have to like make sure like the decisions made in Africa is from us, not like foreigners coming to like, you know, force, like, you know, trying to tell us this is what we should do, or this is what the idea is, like, you know, sign this and this is how it's beneficial to you, because we all know at the end of the day it's not beneficial to us. You know, this is it's even very simple. If I need help, I'm not the one who's supposed to go and meet you and say, hey, America, we need help, we need foreign military bases or whatsoever. Like, ask yourself, why are they coming here forcing these things on you? And you also saw how Museveni explained the video, the effect of this thing, the disadvantage of like involving foreign, you know, or foreigners in your country, like having like too much of foreign missions in your country. That is what that will happen. Anyways, let me know if you would like more of political news on this channel, so I'll be bringing more of that on this channel. See you in the next one. Bye.